You are welcome once again to the Truth Word channel. The Truth Word channel brings about nothing but the truth. Last time we looked at a very important topic under construction, which is the effects of underground water on our building structures. Today, we are taking a look at another important arrangement under construction, especially the design processes under construction, which also recently has been posing a problem as far as our health conditions and our health matters are concerned. These problems mostly are available or they pop up mostly in the developing countries. And I want to throw more light on this, and I invite the building engineers, the contractors, especially the architects who draw our plans for us before we put it into work, to take a very good note. And then lastly, the our customers, our clients, whom we build for all the time, they should put this into a proper consideration because in the long term, some of the designs have a lot of effect or negative effect on our health. So we need to take note of it. Once again, this is the True Word channel. The True Word channel is a YouTube channel that brings about the truth, the Word of God, and also certain things about ourselves, the society, also, and then the humanity as a whole. I am Eric Paddy Boso. So without much time wasting, let's go to the board and see what we have today. So we have construction. We are still under construction. Now, our buildings, especially the old buildings that we have for so many years now, most of them have this type of design. We mostly have the bedroom, then we have the washroom, which is the toilet and bath. Toilet and bath. So this is the bedroom. Then we have the toilet and bath. Then let's say we have the septic tank, which some people call the manhole. The septic tank over here. So we mostly connect, that's as it is, we connect the septic tank by the washroom to the septic tank. Yes. Then in between the washroom and the bedroom, we have the doorway, mostly mini doors. And then sometimes we also have small windows. Yes. This design is a traditional design that we mostly adopt for a long time, and we are always been using it. But recently, my research has found out that this design, most of which has a problem. It serves us to some point, then it begins to pose a problem, especially houses that have more than two or three people using the washroom. Maybe we have four bedrooms self-contained. The four bedrooms self-contained, each room has its own washroom facility, and maybe with an additional washroom, which is for the guest. The guest. Now, these washrooms are connected to the septic tank, and the only wall. This is the only wall that is connected. That connects the washroom to the bedroom. It is good idea that each bedroom has a washroom. But then the problem is these days, some or most of the rooms that you enter, you will hear a scent, a bad odor, which is coming from the washroom into the bedroom. This odor is as a result of one, mostly it is coming from the drain, the floor drain. It's coming from the floor drain. The floor drain or the WC pot, which means that the sockaway, which is attached, this is the sockaway. We call it sockaway, yes, which is mostly attached to the manhole, which is the septic tank. There is a rebound of scent which falls back from the septic tank into the washroom. So anytime you enter the bedroom and these doors are not properly closed, or even if they are closed, there are always some small holes around it. So you will hear the scent, or anytime you open the washroom, you will hear the scent, a bad odor coming from either the floor drain, which is the washroom, the bath side, or from the WC pot. So this, or it can be combined. These two can be combined, and then anytime you are in the bedroom or there's this door open in between the toilet and bath and then the wash the bedroom, you hear or you have this scent. And this scent is very bad because it combines both the kitchen, the washroom, and also the wastewater that is flowing on top of the overflows that is from the waste into the toilet, into the sock away. And this particular problem, it goes to the extent that even some of the rooms you cannot even leave or spend a night over there comfortably because the combination of toilet water and then the scent that comes out of there, then that of the kitchen and then the bath. No, mostly this septic tank, the waste side, which is the sock away, we mostly connect the kitchen water, we connect the bath water, and then we connect also the waste water, which is the overflow from the, the toilet into this sockaway. So this sockaway is having three different wastes that it is dealing with. As a result, the scent that or the bad odor that rises from this sockaway back into the washrooms is very, very intense. And health wise, it is not happening. So I am here again to say that it is a good idea that we take a general view or look at this type of design, because if we build a house to have our comfort, we spend so much, then at the end of the day, we cannot sleep in our bedroom comfortably. Anytime this door is a bit open, the whole, even some of them extend even to the corridor and then even to the hall. You'll be surprised that this scent from this or this bad odor from the septic, the suck away, which is part of the septic tank, comes all the way to the bedroom into the corridor or also into the hall. So this scent or this bad odor can take over or concentrate the whole house. And sleeping in this kind of condition is not healthy. So it has come to my notice that the way we design this kind of our houses has a problem, and we need to do something very unique about it as far as our health is concerned. Yes. So, under my view or my suggestion, I've found out that the structure of the septic tank must be redesigned. Then also the way we design this toilet and bath must also be reviewed so that we'll be able to have a convenient building structure that can give us also a good health or promote our health, because these days the combination of these three waste waters which bring out this bad odor can cause cardiovascular problems, and even the inconvenience of sleeping inside this kind of polluted rooms. It's better you sleep outside than sleeping inside it, because health wise it's going to have a lot of effect on us, and most of our houses are experiencing this problem. So now how do we solve this problem? Now this problem, we can solve it by both changing the structure of the washroom, the and then also the soak away, which is the septic tank. So first of all, let's look at how do we arrange the toilet and bath and attach it to the bedroom, so that even if there will be any type of scent, we may not be able to have that much effect. Mind you, sometimes some people use ventilation. They set ventilation at the back of the chamber, the first chamber that connects the washroom to the septic tank. Some people also put or will fix a, vent, a vent, a ventilator over there. Some also will open the septic tank for ventilation, but some also do not open it at all. Sometimes the ventilation is there, but then the scent still remains. The bad odor still remains. So let's see, collectively, let's say this is our bedroom. So we have our bedroom here. Now, I suggest that this should be our toilet and bath. I suggest that in between the bedroom and then the toilet and bath, let's put a space. Let's create a space over there, so that this space will be what? Will be for a dressing room. A dressing room. So let's say this is our dressing room. Yes. So if we have our bedroom here, and then we have our dressing room, which is in between the toilet and bath, and then the bedroom. Even if there is any scent that might be coming out from the toilet and bath, does not have direct openings into the bedroom. At least the dressing room will be able to contain, because at least for that one, it is our clothes. The clothes, you pick it, you iron it, then you put it on. Then also, we should make sure that inside the dressing room we have a wide window. Then, so that this window will help us, if there is any scent over here, this window will be able to help us. The window should be very wide, should be open, very, very wide, so that it can be able to um, have a lot of ventilation in and out. Then now, our toilet and baths, most of it have two small windows. So I suggest also that our toilet and bath should have a wider window. The window should be wide. Should be bigger in size, so that the ventilation in and out should be able to be easy, so that air can access the washroom in and out. Those small small windows does not serve any purpose for us, because you know the amount of odor that comes out of the toilet and bath is not easily penetrates or goes through the washroom window, and mostly the air we expect from outside to enter into our washrooms, especially when we finish using it, it sometimes very, very slow. It takes long time. It can even take the whole day for certain scents should be able to come out completely from the toilet and bath or from the washroom. So when we place the dressing room, maybe it can be 4 feet. If it is 4 feet wide, we can have our wardrobe. Instead of placing the wardrobe inside the bedroom, we bring the wardrobe here. So we can have the dressing room here, can take our wardrobe, can take all our dresses, our clothes, our shoes, and everything, bags. It can take it. So instead of putting the wardrobe over here, we redesign it and then create a wardrobe in between, which is at the same as the dressing room, in between the toilet and bath, and then also the bedroom. So we can enter here, dress up, get here, and then off we go. So if there is any scent that is coming from here, might not probably come straight to the bedroom. So when you are back from work and you are tired, what do? You sleep comfortably. And this design will not affect anything much, because when we take the design or the measurement of the wardrobe, sometimes the wardrobes are open maybe 2 feet or 3 feet wide. Sometimes it stretches all the way from the beginning here to the end of the bedroom. Yes, so when we come here, maybe we only add 1 foot or 2 feet to it, then we'll be able to get a dressing room or a wardrobe here in between the toilet and bath and then the bedroom. So even if there is any scent, it might not come directly to the bedroom. It will be sieved over here, because there is one door here and then there's another door here. So this design will help us a lot. Then secondly, the way we design our septic tank. So the way we design our septic tank, Let's say this is the septic tank. Okay, now we know that the septic tank is divided into several columns. Yes, several columns. And the septic tank takes, we have three different types of waste waters. One, it takes it from the bath. Two, it takes wastewater from the overflow. From the manhole or the consider manhole or the toilet chamber. Then number three, it also takes wastewater from kitchen. This is the way some people design it. Sometimes some people separate the kitchen waste from the manhole. Sometimes some people combine all these three waters into one place. So if there is a rebounds of scent, it goes all the scents mixed together, and you can imagine the fuse, how much it's going to blow. Now, this is for the toilet. So the second one is also for toilet. So we can connect these two toilets into this waste water. So when we connect these two toilets, the overflows comes here. Okay. Then now we can divide this one into two so that we can have the kitchen waste. Kitchen wastewater will take one, and then the bath waters will also take one. So in between these two columns, there are blocks or there are walls. So what is here cannot come here. What is here cannot also come here. So in all, these two toilets are being connected with a pipe. So there are overflows. Let's say this is for this, and then this one is also for this. For that. Yes. So this toilet is connected to this empty space, and then this one is also connected to this space. So the toilet have their own differently. The bath water also have its own differently, as well as the kitchen water also has wastewater also have its own differently. In this design, we all know that this one goes to the kitchen. This one comes to the bath, from the bath, and then this one from the toilet. So when we want to have a ventilation, we can set ventilation on all these lines. On the bath, we should have a vent for the bath. We should have a separate vent for the kitchen. Then we should also have a separate vent for the toilet. All of them should have their separate vents. It can be both on the manhole or the septic tank, and then also at the back of the building. Yes. And with this, we'll be able to deal with the rebounds of the scent that mostly affects our uh, washroom and also comes all the way into our bedrooms. So with this design, I I can see that some few houses or these new houses, some of them are trying to adopt this kind of strategy. Some of them also separate the bath. It have uh, um, a different path, then the kitchen also have a different sock away. But if we want to build a combined um, septic tank, we can arrange it this way, and in this way, it will not affect anything. When the ground is very solid, where we put our septic tank, then under each of these structures or these divisions, we can have a hole that is not covered, or a portion that is not covered with concrete, so that the wastewaters will not remain here, but it will sink. Yes, it will sink into the ground. The bath can also have the same, and then the kitchen can also have kitchen waste can also have the same. So this hole serves as a sink into the soil, so it doesn't um, affect. It doesn't get full up. Yes, we know that mostly our these ones have openings. They have openings all along, but you must also make sure that the holes for the sinking are very, very enough or accessible to the waters that we have here. And this will help us to save a lot of space, because if you don't have a bigger, too big space where we can separate, we can dig a different um, this thing for we can dig a different hole for the kitchen, a different hole for the bath, and also a different hole for the waste, the toilet. Then we can put all together to have these chambers. Traditionally, we some of the manholes have that. We have it such that uh, it will sink. They have here opening to the ground so that any wastewater will sink. Some of them also have it directly inside these columns, where the waste is going directly from the directly. So all it doesn't pile up over here for the trucks to come and pull it, but it ends. It's try to sink. Part will sink into the soil, and then part will also try to overflow in case there is an overflow. Then mind you, the type of pipe you use to connect these things to the house, make sure at the end of the tap there is a cover, because these are the hiding places for snakes, for uh, you can mention of certain rodents. These are their hiding places. The reason snakes finds its way over here is that mostly there are spaces that there are holes that are created into this waste tanks. So what happen is mouse, lizards, a lot of rodents find their way inside here. That is their home. And when this happens, snakes also find its way to hide with them and feed on them. So what happens is snakes can pass through the pipes and then get all the way into our toilets and baths. Insects can do that. Those creeping uh, creatures can also creep all the way through the from this septic tank into our washrooms. And you know, it is you can imagine what will happen if snake or any other thing creeps through the trunk, through the pipes into the uh, pots, and if it is unpleasant when you see such insects or cockroaches and other uh, insects inside your washroom. It is not pleasant. It is not nice. Yes. So We must make sure that the pipes have covers. House builders must make sure the plumbers cover the mouth or the edge of the pipes so that whenever there is a wastewater coming, it pushes it by itself automatically and then release. After it pushes it, then the caps close by itself. So we must also be aware of this. Then also the type of pipe we use, we must make sure that we use a very strong pipe that is a bit thicker than the normal pipes that we used to use, so that it can last longer, because sometimes digging back all the way to change the pipes is very, very difficult. So we should take this advice and make sure that we'll be able to deal with the scent that comes from the waste tanks, the septic tank into our bedrooms can be dealt with in this form. Thank you very much. This brings us to the end of the studies today. Just like we see that in order to get rid of the scent that comes especially from the septic tank into our washrooms, when we place the dressing room, which is mostly the wardrobe, because most of our bedroom designs, the bedroom is designed in such a way that there's a wardrobe attached to the bedroom. So when we remove the bedroom, the wardrobe from the bedroom, we can add just a little bit fit to it to make it a dressing room over here, so that the dressing room will act in between the bedroom and then the toilet and bath. So in this case, if there is this toilet and bath, if there is any scent coming from the toilet and bath, it might not directly access, it cannot directly get to the bedroom. It will be sieved by the dressing room before it gets here. So in this arrangement, we'll be able to, even if the bedroom, the toilet and bath, and then the bedroom become a bit smaller than the way we want it, it is far better, because the scent, the bad odor that comes from the toilet and bath to the bedroom is not something we have to take, because it can have serious health effects on us. So in this arrangement, I urge building engineers, I urge architects, especially architects, should propose or start using this type of design for our buildings, so that our customers, who are the house owners, should also buy this idea, so that in the long term it will help us health wise. Thank you very much, and we'll meet again. God bless you.